Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, and Kelly's back. I twisted his arm. So we're not here doing any 90-day stuff. We're expanding our horizons. Boo, 90-day. 90-day sucks. We're expanding our trash TV, right, Kelly?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So first
I'm
of
already
all,
on the dark side. I'm on the dark
yeah,
side.
Kelly's all the way on the dark side.
Yeah.
He fell down a rabbit hole. Durango girl, thank you so much for joining my membership. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So so we have a new train wreck that we're gonna start covering. I had Kelly start binge watching and he fell down the rabbit hole. So Seeking Sister Wives, you guys, okay? We are here for Seeking Sister Wives, and we're doing episode 4, mac and cheese noises. I didn't even know what the fuck mac and cheese noises were until this episode.
How you didn't know? Every rap song, every regular song, Cardi B talks about it. Everybody talks about
Listen,
the mac
I
and
don't.
cheese. There's even little commercials, TikTok. Everybody just squish.
Squish, squish. Yeah, well, I'm old. I don't pay attention to this shit.
We gonna work on the mac and cheese sound tonight with the
Yeah,
hubby. Okay.
mac and cheese noises. Yeah. Oh, so okay, Kelly. What do you think of the concept of seeking sister wife?
Okay. Well, I was used to Sister Wives, the regular show.
Exactly, Cody and
I
his
was
wife.
like, okay, because I met them. I met them in person. So I said, let me see who these individuals are, blah, blah, blah. Now that you put me onto seeking Sister Wives, I was like, what is going on? Oh, no. Then I did the poly family thing, the one that keeps on.
Yes, the Poly family. Yes,
Yeah,
the
I did
Poly
that.
family from last
And now
season.
this one, I'm just like, what? First of all, where do they find these people? It seems like everything is concentrated over there in Colorado, that area, Utah. Like,
Yes, I noticed that too. Yes.
oh
Okay,
man.
so first, let's get into these fucking people. Danielle and
Oh,
Garrick
let's do
and Lorena.
this one. This one.
Okay, we're gonna start off with this one. Okay, what do you think?
All right.
He he
He's
is fucking. He's a strange one.
he's annoying and he's strange. He just want to stick it everywhere, and he don't care. Um, I like his wife because she's more devoted to his needs.
Right?
This is what I've learned on this show. Where do they find these women? Because they are really trying to help their men. I can't even get a female to be on my side for 1 second. If I even
Meanwhile,
look at another female, I get beat up. Like,
these
these
men,
females are finding other females for them.
yeah,
It's the it's like you sit back, and it's not religion, because on the Sister Wives, that's religion, that's their thing. This one is not religion, it's just the way of life and what they want to the way they want to live.
right.
It's wild. But
Well,
with that,
according to Garrett, though, it is religion because God spoke to him and told him that he needed sister wives.
nah, nah.
Okay. And you watched all of last season
Yeah, I saw
where,
season 5.
where they went to Brazil and the whole
Yeah.
thing with Roberta fell apart. And
Mhm,
then he got engaged to the other chick. I can't remember her name right now. Miriam, I think.
mhm.
And then that didn't work out, obviously. So now, third time, it is supposed to be the charm, I guess, because now,
He kind of like that show. He like I say, he's like a what you call it. He reminds me of Colty a little.
okay,
He
okay,
reminds me of Colty.
okay, how so?
He's always going to Brazil.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. He has a thing with the Brazilian chicks.
Yeah,
That's
you know.
yeah, that's true. So this one to me is young. She's very impressionable, right?
Mhm.
And she's just I think that she's just grateful to be in the United States and
Yeah,
she
she kind of remind me of just let me get the visa and
Yeah,
You might as well put them on 90-day because that's
exactly.
how she's
Yeah,
rubbing off on me.
and she's just willing to deal with Garrett and his
Because
ickiness.
if you listen to how they did the intro of her, he was saying or I can't remember, it was him or the wife. They were saying that she was just looking for a husband and to start a family and have something. How you go from that view to, all right, I'm gonna be in a poly situation.
Yes, I know.
So and then she was just too. I just they, how those people that just give off the fake happiness just to be there, but they always up to something until they get what they got to get.
Yeah.
That's how she comes off.
I get what you.
And my thing is with him from last season, when the wife was announced that she was pregnant, it was just like, oh wow, it's a blessing, bro. This is your first child. Like
I
what's
know
the,
you should be really happy.
yeah, he don't care.
No,
He don't care.
no. And as we're going to get into, he had to have married her, or she would have been back in Brazil. So
Yeah.
Lorena and Garrett got married. Spoiler, you guys, they got married, and Lorena is pregnant or was pregnant because she was heavily pregnant in June. Hold on, let me pull up the picture. So this is thanks
Oh
to
wow, she's
Fraggle
showing. Okay.
Fraggle of the Rock spotted them in June and posted this on Reddit. So she's heavily pregnant here. So I'm
Yeah.
sure she probably gave birth already.
Where's the wife? Why is just them two?
Who knows? And that's them from the back.
Hmm.
So yeah. So they got married. She's pregnant. Had a baby. So this episode, it was finally like sinking into Dannielle that they're going to be sharing Garrett now, because she got to spend her birthday night with him, but now it's the next day and it's Lorena's time to spend the night with him, and it's just hitting her, and I just want to like reach through the TV and shake her.
Well, like I said, she was always trying to please her husband and get his needs, and it was always the forbidden, the idea of it. But now
Right.
that it's come about, she never really thought about, damn, he's over there with her. Damn, I can't cuddle with him and talk about things at night. Things is going to change. So the jealousy is going to kick in,
Yes.
and we're going to see how it's going to work out. But she's a trooper. I give her that. She's a trooper. He got a good one because
Yeah, he did. He
she
did get
would.
a good one. He did get a good one to brainwash because she
Yeah,
is super.
either she's cool with the whole situation, or she just want the fame of just being noticed. I don't know.
It is just, I don't know. Superstar doesn't think that Danielle really wants to share. He
Hey,
has her brainwashed. He has her brainwashed. He has her convinced that God really wants this for them.
or unless TLC is just setting up, pretend drama. You know how they act out scenes, so we don't
Yes.
know.
Yeah, we don't know. We
But she
don't know.
looked excited when they were walking in the.
Oh my God, when the three of them were walking down the street
Yeah.
holding hands.
Hmm.
Ugh.
That's what I say. If she wants it for attention, I don't know.
And that's the other thing. Lorena noticing that she's in the whitest town she's ever seen. That she's like the only black person in town.
Hello.
Thank
Look where
you.
you're at. She didn't even do her homework. She didn't care. She just wanted to get there. That's all.
Exactly. Exactly. She didn't, as long as she got the visa.
Yeah, he's weird. He don't. And then the friend was trying to get at him about the prenup. Like that's the first thing you're
Yeah, the
supposed to do.
brother, yes. Because the brother works with him. The brother
Yeah,
and
it's
him
their
own,
business.
they're in business together. So it affects the brother too. So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
blame him for
That
pressing
should have
him
been
to do a
that
prenup.
should have been on the table from the jump. Like you just don't. But
Yes,
he don't care. He's just trying to spread his love in Brazil. That's all
exactly.
it is. That's all it is.
Exactly. And now that she because he was spreading the love in Brazil last season, but none of those relationships worked out. Now that this one is actually here, physically in the flesh, Dannielle is starting, to me at least, she's starting to seem really like, okay, this is all happening way too quick. I don't know how to process this. Like, I
She
wasn't
should have, but
expecting.
like I said, I think she was all enjoying the hype of the idea and getting all the attention of building it up or trying to do this for him and showing that she's
Right.
a team player and talking about it to everybody and all her loved ones. But now she got to
I
play the
know.
role. It's the
I
difference. You
know.
could talk all that smack when it's not happening, but now it's happening. You're like, oh damn,
Exactly. Now that it's here physically, then yeah, We're gonna
like
see.
oh damn.
We're gonna see how you're gonna deal with it
Yeah, I
now.
think she lied on her resume on that one.
It's like she lied on her resume on that one.
Yeah,
Okay, let's move on to this couple, Matt and Angelica and Shanay. I want to know what you think.
Shanay wants to be the main girl. Period.
Yes,
I don't know what the wife is thinking. I don't know if she's slow. I don't know what's going on.
I don't even
I'm expecting
understand.
her to give a little bit more, but she's like timid and
Right. Like, first off, I don't even understand why they're in a poly relationship if he spends most of his time with his wife and his kids to begin with.
well, he
If
got
he
to. What they explained that isn't he like a stay home dad too? Like he has to watch the kids
Yeah,
while wife
because
goes to work.
yeah, because his wife goes to work in the morning, so he helps out in the morning getting them ready. But like, I guess they're like their work schedules kind of conflict because
Hmm.
she said, the girlfriend said that once his work schedule shifted like a year and a half into the relationship, that's where things started really, fucking up with the time and her not feeling like she's in a relationship really with them.
And
I
then
really just don't understand why they're in a poly relationship to begin with.
I think he just wanted to hit off the friend, and they had a threesome, and they say it was poly, and the friend had her own needs because they were together for what, like 3 years.
Yes.
And
Yes.
how where do they live at? Because everything is about their the distance, and I'm confused. How do they hang out and get together if the distance is a problem?
They live an hour away from each other, and moving would be a huge, I guess, transition. And since they both have kids and their kids are in school and the kids.
But see, that's the thing that I caught on. Normally, with that type of relationship, you wouldn't say, "All right, would you move closer? How about won't we look for a place together?" None of that transpired in that. None of that dialogue took place. I was just
No.
like, okay, they want her to move somewhere closer, but not together. I'm confused.
Well, the wife said that her ideal situation is to have the girlfriend live a couple of houses over
Hmm.
and he would just split his time.
Oh, so like sister wives.
Yeah, just split
Okay.
his time in between the two houses. Like live in the same neighborhood and he would be splitting his time in between the two houses.
So, question: was the friend the wife's friend, or he found her? Because they never really elaborated on that.
And that's what I'm confused on too. Yes, that's what I don't know if they mutually met her on an app like
Hmm.
the other couple, like the Dominican guy. I'm not sure if it was kind of like that situation or if the two women were friends at
Yeah,
first.
because when they did the entry, like he came into the restaurant, the wife
Yeah,
and he was like, "Hi, beautiful one, beautiful two." They were hanging out already. I'm confused. Where was he coming from? Like, are they homegirls? How does it work?
that in that particular scene, they were gonna both meet up with her, but he had to go do something first, I think. So the wife went to meet her first, and they were, talking about him and
They were chilling like homegirls.
yeah, no. I mean, they are homegirls. I mean, the wife says that she's a sister. And I think she's more worried about losing her friendship than losing her husband. Honestly.
They all said that.
Yeah.
Even the friend, she's like, I'm worried that we can't be friends or go back down that road. Or
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know why they cannot. I don't understand. I didn't
Exactly.
like the move that she pulled when she said, she went on a date. Why are you doing that? You're playing games. Why are you doing the jealousy thing? You knew what you was trying to do.
Yes. Yes. She went on a date that
Come
she was
on.
intimate.
Come on.
She knew what she was gonna piss him off.
Yeah, that
She
was
said
the typical one on one. Let me get
that
him
she
jealous.
didn't like his first reaction. She was like, "Oh, I was expecting a little more." When she first told him that she was, dating or whatever.
Yeah, because that's what they always want to do. That men and female, they want to see you riled up and fight for or show that you
Right.
care. Please, and on this day, how he did not know that they were on a she went on a date. Aren't they don't talk every day. They don't communicate. I'm confused.
Thank you. I mean, that's part of her issue is that he's not paying enough attention to her. So I guess he's not talking to her every day.
He just hitting it on the side. They ain't no relationship. Let's keep it going.
Right? Exactly. I mean, so
What everybody in the comments? How do y'all feel about that one?
yes. What do you think about this show, period? That's what I want to know because Kelly hates me for getting him wrapped up in this. Okay, Kelly, here we go. Reese and Billie Jean.
Yeah, this. Ooh, she.
Last week they were being the last time we saw them, his family was like, "Are you guys fucking nuts?"
Yeah,
His cousin burst out laughing in their faces.
yeah,
His cousin is totally judgmental. Think about the kids. Think about how it's going to affect the kids. The
yeah.
kids are going to get made fun of. The reason why they're doing this is because of the way the kids were conceived, because they had to use donor eggs,
Yes, which damn, like you didn't have to put that out there. Like
right? Right? And I think I kind of I'm still trying to figure out how the using donor eggs led to, okay, we're gonna get a sister wife to carry babies for us.
because the wife explained it. She just basically pretty much what you just said. She wants to use the person to
Carry the baby.
repopulate because remember when she was talking to the friend, she was like, "Are you doing this because you want a community and you
Yes,
want more?" And she
yes,
said, "Yeah, that's the only thing. She
yes.
just want more babies. She want a big family.
And
That's
she
that's the
can't
whole goal with her."
and she can't physically have them. So
But she
why
will have a
not?
rude awakening because when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's going to change.
Right.
So the question is, all right, when you bring in this person, do you take her egg or you just get that person pregnant right there? Why would you take the egg if the person's there?
Exactly. I think they're planning on having the person just carry the babies, just so they're having a hard time though finding a chick for their relationship.
Yeah, because he's weird.
I was just about to say because he's on the weird side. He is on the flamboyant side, Kelly. He's a
He's
little
weird.
bit, yeah,
He is. He's the awkward weird. Just very weird, animated, awkward weird. And you have, like her friend said, you have to find somebody that can match his vibe.
yes, yes, and it's
Because
kind of hard.
even with her, she has some moments where it's like, all right, she's kind of awkward and weird too. When she busts out laughing, that laugh is crazy.
Yes, yes, it
Crazy.
is. Yes. Billie Jean's laugh is kind of on the psycho side.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hmm.
it takes over the room. I was like, whoa, who's that?
Yes,
That
it
was her?
does. Yes, it does. So her friend is going to try to play matchmaker and try to find him a chick. So his type is the Michelle Obama type.
When they said that, that threw me off. I was like, what? Yeah, we're
Independent.
all strong, independent women. And I'm like, no, I don't see it. No.
No, Kelly's like, no, I don't see it at all.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
see
think he can handle a strong, independent woman.
no, me either.
See, the catch is she could be strong, but she has to cater to him.
Right.
when you deal with a strong personality, they don't like to cater. They like to dictate. There's a difference.
Very true.
You know?
Very, very true.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what threw me
Yes.
off. You know?
He's too soft.
Yes. Yes.
Totally agree.
They will walk all over him.
And Rachel says, good luck finding any woman for him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tough
I
crowd,
mean,
tough crowd.
the friend says that she has a black book, you know.
And I was very interested with the friend. She was like, "Look, I have open minded, closed minded." She had like a whole. I'm like, "How many friends do you have? You just
She's like, I
where
know a
where,
little bit of everybody.
yeah." I'm like, "How big is this town? Where you go out? Where do you hang? Where do you meet these people?" Because I'm like, "All right, either you have work friends, family friends,
Like,
school
listen,
friends.
me and
Like,
Kelly live in New York and we don't even have that many friends.
no, I
And
don't
this
want
chick
all
is
those
talking
friends.
about, right? And this chick's
No,
talking about, I have a black book full of people. Oh,
yeah, I was like, what?
close minded. Hello, me and Kelly live in a city that have 8 million people. We don't have that many friends.
No. Matter of fact, let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. Yesterday, it was raining, so I was walking the
Yes.
dog, minding my
Okay.
business. I try to hurry up and walk the dog, and I saw this old homeless guy in a wheelchair. He was like, "I guess I got to beg for." I was like, "Bro, it's just me and you out here. It's raining. You want me to push you? I'll push you." I end up pushing him a couple of blocks, walking my dog in the rain. This is New York. I don't want to meet people. I just want
I
to walk
know.
my dog and mind my business.
Yes. Yeah.
How, how is she meeting people?
Thank you. I know.
And where are they located at again?
I don't remember this. I don't remember where any of them are located except for Garrett. I know he's in Colorado. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's only one couple that's on the East Coast, which is the Connecticut
Yes.
couple, the
Yes,
Spanish unit.
which we're
Oh,
getting up to them
mhm.
because she does not want to be in a poly relationship.
Yeah, she's just entertaining his both. It's not gonna work.
Okay.
It's
I
not
don't
gonna
care
work.
what she says.
It's not gonna work.
He leaves on business trips for long periods of time.
He's cheating.
She needs company.
He's cheating.
It's like, please,
That's not
please.
gonna work. You could see she's very. You could see it in her eyes. It's not gonna work.
It didn't work already. They tried it. He crossed boundaries, and now he's still crossing boundaries.
Yeah, because he's
He was
selfish.
doing the apps. He was doing the apps behind her back. And then in this episode, we find out that they met somebody on the apps, and they kind
That
of
was
like.
another thing. What apps do they have for that?
I know.
Because
We need.
normally, when I was on the dating apps,
Yes, I know. Oh yeah, forget it. You were on dating apps, and
yeah, some of them will state that they don't want to be in a relationship.
right, right.
I'm like, what app are they on? Well, majority of them did state that they didn't want to be on a poly. What app are they on that's for poly?
I'm sure that there's apps dedicated just for polys. I'm gonna do my research.
Oh, so Jelly says the Reg dating app.
D-
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do my research, and I'm gonna figure out which apps are they're finding
Yeah.
because
Ooh,
these guys, okay, they're talking to this chick, and she's well. First of all, did she look anything like this when she met them at dinner?
no,
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure.
that was a whole totally different woman.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure it's
Nope,
not just me and I don't need new glasses again.
nope,
Okay, because the chick that met them at the dinner table looked nothing like that.
nope, nope,
Okay,
nope, nope.
okay. So
They
she's
just they just want to smash. That's it.
that one just wants to smash big time.
Yeah, that's all.
She just wants to smash big time. Listen, your wife is there, your wife is not there. I just want to smash. I know you want to smash. Let's just get it over with.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't. He's out there. He's spreading his seed everywhere too. The minute he started talking, I looked at him and said, "Oh yeah, he a player." But to cover it up, we're going to do poly. I just
Yes.
want to know how did he convince his wife to get into that. That's I want to be the fly on the wall when they have this discussion. You know,
Yes, because she does not want to do it. She does not want to do it. She's too jealous. She already has a boundary that's probably going to be a make or break, that she doesn't want the other woman having her husband's children.
you got stipulations. You know, you got to
You
put
know,
boundaries. But
but if
yeah, it's
most
not
of
going to work.
it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay.
Superstar, I totally agree with that comment. Sister Wives should be the textbook for all these relationships. Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Because Cody, he let it be known. This season, he trying to be nice. Last season, he was on some I don't love y'all. Robin is my woman, blah, blah, blah. He divorced Mary to get Robin to have the kids. And Robin was plotting all along. You know, it is what it
Yes.
is.
Yes. Robin was plotting. All right, Kelly, we're going to talk about the the throuple that really you just can't wrap your mind around.
Man, that
They
dude,
weren't on
Nick.
this episode, but Kelly has lots of feelings about Nick, April, Jennifer, and Teresa. And then I have some tea regarding Teresa that we're going to share.
That dude is a pimp. Okay? Pimp and his hoes. No disrespect, ladies, but he's a pimp. Talking about I'm confident. No, bro. I see the shirt you're wearing, the suits you're wearing with the hat. No.
And he's a stay-at-home dad, and he has suits like that.
Go to work, do what you gotta do, bring me that money. He a pimp. He gotta be packing and the condo, laying a pipe down on these ladies because when he went on that last date and I called you about that and she picked him up,
Yes.
I fell off my bed. I was done.
Kelly was dying. Guys, Kelly called me and he's like, "What do you have me watching?"
They're all taller than him. So you got the first wife, which is April, right?
Yes.
She looked like she got a little something done because the body's little body in. Before she wasn't doing that.
Yes.
So you got the first one. She's kind of like trying to dictate how she wants things her way. I hope she's trying to be a Mary, but we don't know from Sister
Right.
Wives.
Exactly.
We don't know. Then you
Exactly.
got the second one. That
And then
second
we
one is
have
just there for the huh?
Jennifer, and then we have Jennifer, who just is there to have babies.
Yeah, that's it. That's a whole thing to have babies. You can see that her mind is not there. She's young minded. You could tell. You could tell
Right.
they work hard. And then I miss Dannielle. Dannielle, she was the logical one.
Right. Right.
She
Yes,
at
she was.
least she was very concerned, but she was trouble from the beginning. But you could tell she had logical questions.
Right. Right.
Now we have this new one.
Teresa. Yes. Now, Sherry, according to these couples like Nick, April, Jennifer, and Teresa, since the women work and they bring money home into the household, financially, they're in even better situation because instead of just having one income or two incomes, you have three incomes. And with him being a stay-at-home dad, they save on daycare.
He a pimp. I don't care what anybody said. That's a pimp. Talking about every episode scene is I'm confident. No, bro. We know you just want to cover up your walk. I'm glad you ain't got the baby power and doing a pimp slap to everybody. He's a pimp. Okay.
Well,
No way.
the tea that I have, which may kind of fall into your pimp theory, Teresa apparently was a sex worker before she met the Davises. Okay. So she did an interview on the Rush Hour podcast on YouTube. And as you know, she's a female rapper. And these guys are a music podcast. So they were interviewing her about her music and stuff. And of course, they started talking about Sister Wives. So I have a couple of clips that I want to share with you, Kelly, and with you guys. this first one, she's talking about how TLC knew her background of being a sex worker, but they refused to let her talk about it on the show.
Because
They
TLC
wanted
has
to do
a obligation where it goes with certain charges or anything that you get caught up with. They
right,
don't want to film with that.
right. They wouldn't even, she said they wouldn't even let her talk about it in context with her trauma,
Hmm.
because she says a lot of her trauma was a result of being a sex worker and stuff. Okay, so here we go. Let me just share it. Here we go.
She did leave. And
Okay.
so after she left, I thought to myself, why not like
She's on
me?
other season. You're on other.
She's
They're
on
on other seasons.
Yeah, they're on other seasons.
Oh, okay. You're just now
I'm
joining
just now joining
the.
this show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're known.
Oh, they're known. Yeah.
Oh.
We go out to like the grocery store and people are like, "Oh my god, I'm from the
What?
show." Yeah. That's funny.
Okay. Damn. Okay. I thought this all originated and started with okay. Okay. Boom. Context. Got it now. Now we're here. Okay. So boom. Dannielle left. Were you there while Dannielle was on the other seasons then?
Mhm.
Okay, so now you're the new.
New girl.
Okay, gotcha.
As of today.
Yeah, as of today, I'll be the new lady. And,
What?
yeah, I read some of the comments on TLC. It was so funny. There's a clip of me saying, I love the way Nick smells. I love his creamy body.
I did see that.
And people are just having a heyday with that. Like, they're just having a heyday. I hope it becomes a meme or something.
His creamy body.
His creamy body. He
Okay,
is. That man uses so much lotion and so much oils, and just like you just touch him and you're like cocoa butter and goodness. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It just sounds like a pip, doesn't it, Kelly?
But first of all, he's black. We use cocoa butter. We use oil. But I'm sorry you're not used to lotion, but she never talked. They never talked about how they met. They talk about they've been friends for a while, but they never
She's
had
gonna
the
get into it here. She's gonna get into it here.
because I want to know how did he meet this rapper?
Hmm.
It's just delicious. So I
Creamy
had
guy.
this creamy. He's a creamy guy.
I need to fucking up my skin regimen. God
Telling
damn it.
you.
Get
Shit.
more creamy.
More
I'm not creamy enough, man. I'm over here fucking dry as a goddamn.
Salamander.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's a goddamn reptile and shit. Meanwhile, Nick is over here lathering the fuck up and
Lathered.
shit. And, all right, man.
Yeah.
Okay. No, so that's dope. So how's it been so far? How do you like it? How is the polygamy thing for you?
Polygamy is definitely something that I think I was always needing in my life. You know? I love women and I love men, of course, but I always, first of all, I can't have sex every day, but I know that there's men that need it every day. So the benefits of having a sister wife is she can kind of take that load off of me, and I, it's okay if it's just once a week because we have other women. It's great. You know what I mean? And the financial side of
smart.
things are great because everybody kind of chips in and
Yeah, like damn. If everybody got a good job in that bitch, motherfuckers is balling in that bitch and
Well,
shit.
Nick's a stay-at-home dad. He doesn't work. But
How the fuck he pull that off?
I know that's like the
God
biggest.
damn, Nick. This nigga.
How many kids are in the house? Are you watching?
So
He don't get his tattoo built.
My son, April's son William, and then they have baby Vera, who's about 3, and then they just welcomed a new baby as well, baby Charlie.
4?
Yeah, so 4.
So there you go, you guys. Jennifer's new baby girl. Her name is Charlie. Okay.
All right, so she had the baby because in the show she announced she's pregnant or whatever.
Right, and they did
So,
the gender reveal and figured out she was having a girl. So now we know.
Okay.
Her name is Charlie.
How many kids April had? Because she mentioned it and I missed it.
April has 1.
Not with Nick, somebody else, right?
Right, with somebody else. She has 1 with somebody else. And then Jennifer has one with Nick, the little girl, and then she's pregnant with their second one.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's 4 in total.
Shout out, baby Charlie.
Yeah, baby Charlie.
Okay.
So all the women are in the relationship with Nick, right?
Correct.
But not each other.
Well, I'm not on TLC right now.
Okay, you guys, listen up. She's going to drop some tea right here about the dynamics of the relationship.
So I can say whatever I want.
Fuck it, give us the
yeah,
exclusive. We got the
women-
exclusive
the
here,
women
baby.
are
On
on
Rush Hour, goddammit.
On TLC, we're supposed to say that the girls don't engage sexually with one another, that it's just us with Nick, but that's actually completely false. We
I know there's
do.
some shit
We
going
do
down.
engage.
Why did they do that? To, like,
I knew
They
it.
need a clean image
Same reason they
somehow, or-
wouldn't let me tell my story about being like a hoe. Like they
Yeah.
wouldn't. They were like, "Oh no." I was like, "Can I say sex worker?" Because there's
How
parts.
dare them try to?
Yeah, they wouldn't let me tell. They wouldn't let me say.
They're like, we're
why.
just gonna have this kind of.
Well, they wanted a little bit more wholesome. You know what I mean? So.
If you want to know the real Terry,
Mhm.
this is her right here.
So on
goddammit.
a show called Seeking Sister Wife, they
Mhm.
wanted it to be a little more wholesome.
Yeah, because TLC, they're weird. They're very, very
Aren't they?
weird.
They're
They're
fucking weird.
very,
as fuck.
very, very weird with their image. And
Yes.
the reason why I've learned that from previous filming, there were people that were in our storyline that they recorded with, but they took it out because they found out that they had certain charges in their past, like prostitution or some other stuff. And I was like, oh God, I don't even know these people like that. But that's when I found out that TLC has a real strict policy on certain things they want to, because they're not going to air you if you have that. So
Right.
they took these individuals off once they run your name and all this and that, and they found your criminal history. So I can understand why TLC won't tell her, because sex trafficking is a big deal. And
Right. Yeah.
I'm mad she said a hoe. I'm done. I'm done with her.
I know. Kelly's like, I'm done. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. So, I wanted, because during the season, you'll kind of see the ups and the downs. And so whenever we're talking about like my trauma, I wanted them to understand that it's not the Davises. It's my past that's affecting me.
Okay.
And I wanted them to know that that's hard to have a monogamous relationship, let alone a polygamous one, when you're not healed from this type of lifestyle.
Right. I hope people really see this shit so they can really get the context of your trauma when they watch the show now. Okay. Now
And so that's the only qualm I have with TLC, because I'm like,
okay, so that's one little piece of tea.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew they was having an orgy. That big old bed, you got to. There's no way. Nick must be.
Kelly said, I knew it.
I knew it. Once I saw that bed, I said, oh, it's getting down. I'm talking about boom, 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 my butt. I said, he a pimp. And I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. All of them got a little shape on them. I said, oh, all right, Nick, he know how to pick them, because they got booty, they got
They're
shape.
not bad looking women. They
got curves. They're not straight, and they got curves. So I'm like, all right, Nick.
Okay,
but he gotta be the biggest, like Anaconda Circus Soleil flipping from the ceiling, like packing.
Yeah. Yes, he gotta be.
I don't see it. He got no job. He look old and he's short.
Yes, I know. And I don't think his personality is, anything spectacular. It's better than Garrett's. I'll give it that much, but it's not anything that's like women falling at his feet.
According to him, they are.
I don't see it. I don't know. Okay, so he's not very supportive of her rap career, and she talks about it. And so here,
that's fantastic. I don't have to cook unless I want to.
Oh, that's sweet of him.
Does he do the cooking? So
he'll do the cooking. The girls will do the cooking too. They'll kind of take turns and stuff.
Yeah.
I hop in whenever I.
Whoa! Pause that.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Why are they doing the cooking if he's a stay-home dad?
Sure. You're right.
I mean, what else he's going to be doing?
True.
I keep telling you, him.
cut
expect it
veggies
to.
and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I
a
got
sous chef. But yeah, I'll hop in when I'm needed. But sometimes I will cook some things that I do know how to cook, but they're better at that than me.
Because
Gotcha.
everybody kind of
Yeah.
figures out their roles there and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Yeah.
So how many seasons have they been on already then?
They've been on 2 prior to this.
And did the show start with them, or was the show on before they got there
The
too?
show was on before they got there.
So how long has the show been on air then?
I think this is their 6th or 7th season.
Okay.
And now this is him about him not liking
I
her.
didn't say hooker, I said sex worker. You should have let me tell my story. You should have let me tell the world why I have so much trauma instead of just making me look like this fucking crazy lady. You know what I'm saying? This trauma comes from somewhere, and I like the world to. I have a platform to tell the world that this is the issue, and you silence me. That's not cool.
Do you feel like that's kind of the character they were trying to build off of you? Is like a
This crazy lady coming on
Yeah.
too strong to Nick, probably for their
Yeah.
fucking ratings.
yeah.
And I think like that hurt my feelings because there were so many gems that you could have used on those clips. There's so many things that are beautiful things that I say about Nick and the family. You didn't have to cut it to make me look like a villain, there's a clip that says, I just want Nick all to myself. Let's get that straight. I said, it's not like I want Nick all to myself. Let's get that straight. So they cut
Yeah,
it.
whoever's
and
whoever's
made
doing
me
the
look like I
editing,
was a
oh
villain
man,
coming
they
in trying to
chopping it up
disrupt this
on her
cosmopolitan family.
because they're trying to
And that's not what I was
show
trying to
she's
do at all.
problematic just
Motherfuckers
like
always
Danielle
misconstruing your
was.
motherfuckers.
Yes, that's
That's what they're
exactly what.
doing.
Yes, yes, they're trying to make her the problematic villain and
Yeah.
trying to ruin their happy little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First, huh?
But she, I want to come on, girl.
PG
Tell
the
me how you
goddamn.
and Nick meet.
Basically, okay, because this whole thing was like an hour and a half long. So she said that she was basically a Craigslist prostitute for many, many years. Okay. Then she met this dude who wanted to one of her clients, she explained to one of her clients that she wanted to become a rapper and that she was doing this whole sex worker thing to make, to make money to buy studio time, whatever. So this client started setting her up with studio time, and then she started meeting people and she started rapping and whatever. So she said that I think she met him for the first time at a event where she was opening,
Mm-hmm.
and he was at the event, and then they kept in touch online, and they
Was the
just
wives there or?
I don't think so. I think it was just him, and it was at some event, and she was opening for the event, and they kept in touch, and like they say on the show, they were friends for 14 years.
All right, real story. Two pimps got together. They was talking about what's going on. He's saying my old lady over here raps. Oh, really? He heard a freestyle. Boom. Because that
Holly,
don't make any sense. Where does stay home dad going out on a concert by himself?
and Holly, that is so true. 90 Day had a throuple. Wonder why they won't reveal that the women in the Davis family are getting together. Like, they are weird with their standards. They had a whole season of a literal throuple on 90 Day.
Mm-hmm. But
Talking
they did
about,
that for
I
they,
know.
they're for the ratings and people that interest. And man, she said, "Oh yeah, Rachel Craiglet, yo, she took it back. Craigslist, wow."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she was
So she
doing
was
it for
she
a
was out
long,
there. Yeah.
yeah, a long time, she said. And then she has a lot of trauma behind it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
majority of them do that, and strippers, and
Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm just gonna share the rest of what she talks about TLC because she's really pissed at TLC at the way that they edited her, and I don't want.
TLC.
No.
It's all goddamn.
Welcome to the club.
It's always goddamn
Those
acronyms.
Those acronyms are out there.
I
out to
feel
get us.
completely misunderstood. You know what I mean? I feel completely.
Yeah. So that's basically it.
Oh, so hold on. Rachel said, I
Wait,
believe the
hold on.
friendship goes back way before the wives. How far back? They didn't give a time frame, did they? And where was
They
she
just
with
said that
Danielle?
April and Nick have been together for 17 years.
I
And
heard it was years. Where was she throughout the whole time?
and then Teresa and Nick have been friends for 14 years. So I guess 3 years into his relationship with April, that's when he met Teresa. But Teresa said on the show that she was in a relationship at the time
Yes,
when
yes.
her and Nick first met. So
Mhm.
that's why they were platonic friends.
Yeah, but she said she was still head over heels when she saw him and was all into him. Why you with your man? Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
I know. I know. It's like contradicting stories. It's like it doesn't make sense. And then several women have come and gone. And then he met Jennifer and brought her in, and she's been in for 8 years or something like that.
I'm lost. And this dude got a starting lineup. I can't even get one. Not even one.
Kelly, so where is the Seeking Sister Wife convention? I am going next year.
I'm going. I'm going. Do you see the characters on this show?
I know. I know. I know. Kelly, we've been sitting here for almost an hour talking about them. I know.
Yeah, but
I know.
I'm glad she cleared that. I knew they were all mingling with each other because it just didn't. The vibe wasn't. It just didn't make any sense. And plus, like I said before, when we was talking on the phone the other day, the way Dannielle, how emotional she was in last season, it
Yes.
makes sense now.
Yes, it does,
Because
doesn't it?
if you listen to the way she was pleading, she was saying, "Look, I love all of y'all. I will do anything for y'all." And then she was worried about them. She's like, "How we know if this person is going to come up to the standards?" And this, well, women don't say that unless it's more than above and beyond.
Yes. Yeah.
I was like, "Whoa," because freaking Mary and what's her name? Mary, Robin, Christine, and
Yeah.
they don't even say that for each other, and they
No,
live with each other for years and had kids and have their own homes. They
yeah.
was in one home together, grown. Mary, Christine, and Janelle.
Yes.
They was in one home, and then when Robin came in, then they had their separate homes.
Yes. Yes.
And you don't see none of them saying that.
No, you don't. You don't.
None. Even the ones that get along with each other, they did. Oh yeah, we care. The great everything. The connection was the babies,
Right.
not
Because they're not sexually
not
involved with each other.
yeah, not you
Unlike
and
the
I.
Davises.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta pay attention to what people say.
Yeah.
And she was very very emotional. Damn, I wish she was. I wish she. I wonder why she left. They're not explaining. They didn't explain at all. They
No.
just like try to erase it completely.
Like
And
Danielle
then
just
threw
left
this new one in, like,
on.
hey, like
Yeah.
she never was there, you know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But the fact that the new one brought up Danielle in the last episode, and she was
Mhm.
like, "Oh, how would you guys feel if we were, to potentially bring her back in so I can marry her?" I was like, "What are you talking about?"
And then you see the April, the first wife, her tune changed from last season to no. Before, well, we'll think about it, but I'm still scared if she leaves us. Now, no, something happened.
No,
Something
yeah.
big happened.
Oh, hell's yeah. Hell's yeah.
Yeah, you know what, Rachel, you're right. I can't deal with all the women. I only could do one. That's it. Everybody knows I'm faithful to one. That
I was
is
about
my
to
focus
ask
for
you. I'm like,
one.
Kelly, you can't. I don't think you can handle
Nope.
more than one because we're
One.
because we're a handful. I'll be the first one to admit we're a fucking handful.
I know.
Yes, yes. Kelly's like, I know. Trust me, I
I
know.
know. Yeah, and I'm only for one person. That's it.
But we're gonna find you a good one. We are. We're gonna find you a good one. It may be a felon, but we'll find you a good one.
Oh, Janelle was out of the home for 8 years. Though before I didn't know that. They just like I said, I caught on to that series the last 3 seasons. I haven't watched the whole thing, But they do always talked about the because they do the recaps and they show the home when they were all in. And Janelle did the work. She went out to work. Christine watched the kids. You know, I
Right.
guess Mary went to work too. So I didn't. Wow.
Yeah.
And even Cody went to work.
Yes. Yes. Even Cody went to work. I know. I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why
Well,
I said Nick is a pimp. You can't. Oh, Danielle was actually she was the third sister wife from last season.
no, Rachel's saying it was like Dannielle who. Like,
Exactly.
they
Yes.
were kind of like Dannielle
Yes.
who.
They completely erased her.
Like
And
glossed
last
over
season,
her.
it was all about her and
Yeah, I
every
know.
episode. Like
I know.
I was
She
like,
was like the bane of their being last season, and now this season it's like Danielle who?
and I expected Nick to at least address it. He didn't even say nothing.
No.
He was
Mhm.
just like, they like brushed it off like it was nothing.
Danielle was done with that experiment. Hey, possibly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Kelly, for your
No
thoughts.
problem. No. Thank you for getting me into this rabbit hole right now.
And we're gonna be here every week.
Because
Talk
this
about the rabbit hole and the tea that I find. I'll spill it here with you guys every week.
yes, that was good tea because she let it be known
Yeah.
and she was real.
Yes. And she let it be known that TLC is editing the fuck out of her.
I wonder if she probably got a call for that. I wonder who was that person that's in trust for that production or whatever.
Oh, I'm sure she got a call.
And Nick, that's another thing. I'm shocked that Nick allowed that. Are they still together?
It sounded like, yeah, the way she was talking
Hmm.
during the interview, it sounds like that they're still together. And the other thing I wanted to say is she said filming took place from January to May this year.
Oh wow. They just did this
Yes.
one. Okay.
Yes. So that's another thing I found interesting, that this was a relatively quick turnaround.
Yeah. Oh
It's filmed
wow.
in May and it's October and we're watching it because it usually
Yeah.
takes them like a year to get shit out.
More, yeah, you can
Yeah,
say 6
like
months. But
this
you know what?
season of Happily Ever After was
Mhm.
filmed last August, September, October.
If they want to rush it,
Right.
and I can see like if they don't have nothing lined up and they want to put some new stuff out, because remember, the Polly family is gone. They're not on TLC anymore, and the Sister Wives they just got back on.
Right.
Because remember they had to figure out what they were doing because they had the death and the Coyote Pass and all types of stuff. Yeah, I can see. Wow, they producing them out. I'm shocked. I'm shocked she's not. Hold on, so it's October. So they probably gonna film again in January.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
TLC is borderline human trafficking.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, so that's basically it. And Kelly and I are going to do this every week.
Yeah, Rachel's on top of it. Hold on, Cody got who back? Danielle was done with it. Damn.
I see.
Cody
I don't
got-
watch Sister Wives. I can't.
Girl, you gotta get it. See, the only reason why because I met Janelle and
You
Christine.
met them. That's why. Yeah.
I met them.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let me see I met Janelle and her sister, and I met Christine, and then I met the daughters. I met Aspen from Christine, not the one. Yeah, I think it's Aspen, and I met Maddie with Janelle.
Okay.
Maddie was pregnant; she was big.
Right.
Yeah, and they were nice, real cool, down to earth. But Cody. Rachel, who did Cody get back? Janelle or who? Because I know Christine. Oh, thank you for the tea, Mary. Who did before you leave? Who did Cody get back? Are you referring to Janelle or Christine? Because I know Christine was big and high in the hierarchy in that religion, and I know Janelle was married or with Mary's brother, friend or best friend or sister.
Janelle.
Oh, okay. Janelle. Okay. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. All right. Because they were all intermet because
Yeah.
Janelle and Mary were close because Janelle was with one of Mary's siblings or friend, something like that. And
Okay.
they broke up. And then that's how Cody got with her because she was looking at him.
Right.
With, and then Christine, he went for the church thing because he wanted the status.
Right.
And then he met Robin when he saw Robin.
Right.
Hey, like I said, I like to see how other people live, and it's very
Kelly's like, I find all this shit so interesting.
it's very interesting. Yeah, because if you think about it, other religions, say like overseas, the Muslims and Africans, and the religion wise, they have multiple wives, so
Yes. Yeah.
if they could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Indians, Africans, or Middle East.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't the Davis family, right?
The pimp, he a pimp. I don't care what anybody say. He gonna have to come. He gonna have to come to Brooklyn, New York, and tell me otherwise. All right, pull up on 94th Street. And
Nick, if you're listening,
Kelly.
hit up Kelly.
Kelly, I ain't no pimp, but I'm cocky at it. I want him to tell me that.
Yes. Okay. If you're listening, Nick, Kelly needs you to hit him up because
I need to know what he doing.
yes,
Because I'm doing it
your
wrong.
secret.
Yeah.
You need your secret. All righty. Okay.
All right, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will see you next week. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.